We are turning toward to the east side of the square. One of the entrances to the underground supermarket is right there. Later on, I'll show you the warning signs I filmed on the square, which list all kinds of prohibited behaviors. Everyone, keep a mental note of what people are doing on the square right now. We'll compare it with those warning signs later. That teal entrance to our front left is the escalator leading down to the supermarket. A few little puppies just ahead of us. They're sniffing around everywhere for the center of urine. There are plenty of benches on the square, but you rarely see anyone sitting on them because they are covered in dust. As for sitting directly on the ground, that doesn't happen here. It's the climate. There's simply too much dirt and it's too filthy. Deco's, a Taiwanese fast food chain. I haven't eaten there in nearly 20 years. Their ketchup has a really strange taste. This supermarket is basically ruled by the elderly, along with many people from the surrounding villages and countries, judging by the accent. There aren't many locals from the city center here anymore. Before we officially enter the supermarket, there are plenty of retail shops. I won't bother mentioning the domestic brands. They have Adidas, Nike, and even Under Armour. The prices all seem about the same, but I don't dare buy them. I can't say for certain they are fakes, but in Chinese market, many things are just accepted as existing in a gray area. Over the last decade or two, a massive number of people from the surrounding countries have moved into the city. Overall, the actual scale of the city must have expanded significantly. The row on the right is filled with various Chinese pastries. They actually look quite nice, but they taste just ordinary. It's just the same few basic ingredients made into different shapes and styles. They all end up tasting more or less the same. I feel like pastries today just don't taste as good as they did when I was a kid. Take the red bean paste now, for example, they don't even use red beans. They mostly use potatoes for a smoother texture and lower cost. Then there's the egg yolk filling, which has almost no real yolk. It's just a pumpkin mixed with other stuff. And those fruit fillings, not fruit at all. They use winter melon with artificial flavors and colors. It's fine for a quick snack, but don't overthink it. I'm gonna grab a yogurt. The price has dropped again. Only 8 yuan. That's less than 1.2 US dollars for a 420-gram tub. In Chinese, yogurt is literally called 酸奶, which translates to sour milk. It's milk that tastes sour. Can't argue with that logic, right? On video, the whole shopping environment looks quite spacious and bright, doesn't it? To be honest, I think it's just mediocre. After all, this isn't exactly a high-end supermarket. To me, it's just ordinary. They actually renovated it once before that, to put it bluntly. This brand felt like a poor man's supermarket. Not because the items were cheap, but because it was a bit run down and dimly lit. The environment and service have definitely improved since the renovation, but the prices have shot up even more. And in our local supermarkets, not just this one, the staff nowadays are overly enthusiastic. If they see you looking at something, they'll proactively come over and ask what you want. It makes me feel so awkward. So these days, I just grab what I need quickly and get out as fast as I can. It's not like this everywhere though. It's mostly the local brands that act this way. Walmart isn't like that. At Walmart, you have a lot more freedom. A 500 milliliter Coke is 3.3 yuan. That's expensive. It's only 3 yuan on the outskirts of town. But I need to have one. I'm thirsty. It's still a drink with great value for money. Domestic brands of the same size are only more expensive. I've been looking around for ages, and honestly, nothing has better value for money. There are so many brands and products, but I don't see the point in trying them all one by one. Who knows how long these goods will even last? They might vanish in a year or two. They are all just pushed by venture capital. It's better to stick with something tried and true. Heading to checkout,